Hello there everyone, Silver Balls here, and today I'm gonna talk a bit about Vanguard. Uh, Before I get started, as you can see, this here on screen is my uh, OC rider, aka Common Rider Genrai. This is his third design, and this time he's based off Chrono Jet Dragon. Can you guess that the story of this revolves around time? Wow. Okay, back to the main point, which is Vanguard. Since I've kind of been like uh somehow ended up really getting back, I guess, into it, like with divines and a bunch of other stuff just lining up very, very perfectly in the last few weeks. First of all, I already started like a rewatch of the original series a while back, along with a bunch of other stuff. And somehow, like after watching a few episodes of Divines weekly, which were really good episodes, right? Not to spoil anything that happens in the episode, so I won't go much into that right now. But because of that, I started focusing more on my rewatch of Vanguard to the point where I'm barely caught up with the seasonals I'm watching. So, I mean, that doesn't usually happen to me. So, yeah, it's really, really affected me in a huge way that I'm just watching Vanguard. Like, the only thing I'm watching in a day might just be a bunch of Vanguard, rewatching a bunch of Vanguard episodes. Because it has been almost 10 years since I originally watched Vanguard, and I've never gone back for a rewatch. And through rewatching Vanguard, and now I've just somehow binged to over 100 episodes in less than a week. It makes me realize why I was able to binge through over 100 episodes as a kid when I first encountered Vanguard, which was around the start of G, which is gonna be 10 years in either sometime next month or the month after, if I am correct. But yeah, the accessibility of Vanguard is probably one of the best, right? But it made me realize that Vanguard, the entire story, how everything is structured, especially after the first regional tournament, really grabs you and makes you just want to continue watching, which is a sign of a really good show. And V-Series doesn't capture that magic, and neither does most of Overdress. Actually, all of Overdress, really. Because I lost interest pretty quickly, even though I continued watching. I barely paid attention to what they were doing. Like once or twice I only remember a few points, but after this rewatch, I started realizing that this shit was fun as hell, and it still is with Divines. Divines manages to capture some of the magic the original series had without relying on nostalgia, although it does have a bunch of callbacks, I guess you could say, with the first episode having a bunch of like first episode of season 1 of Divines having a bunch of references to the original series, the first of which, the most major of which being Stray Cat, Carstop Stray Cat existing in the Divines world, which is insane. And also what's her name, Megumi working at the card shop, more or less being a reference to Kamui in G. That's cool as hell. And throughout my rewatch, but through rewatching, I also realized that a bunch of stuff in Divines itself is kind of just referencing. It's referencing the original series in so many ways. Like in the recent episode, it basically linked Joker too, if you know what I mean. Although with a bit of a different way things are spanning out, but still, it's linked Joker too. And I recently got I'm still in the middle of the first season of G on my rewatch, and I think I realized that Hikari and Akina's whole thing might uh, uh, might have been influenced by what's this? Kind of bad at me. Might have been inspired by a character from G, who kind of had something similar happening with him, but not exactly. It's more of the normal sick younger sibling thing, just like in Build Fighters 2. The Build Fighters Try also has that. A bunch of other hobby anime also have the whole character with sick younger sibling, so the older sibling does the thing for the younger sibling. But I like how Divine switches it up with not. He's trying to actually save, I guess, his younger sibling. And another thing is with the twist in the most recent in the episode, I guess, like the whole past thing, that honestly feels like a bunch of bullshit. But it also kind of not exactly parallel. It kind of mirrors the start of Vanguard, like, and not the start of Vanguard. How the Kai and Aichi's whole first meeting, right? With Kai giving Aichi Blaster Blade, but instead of that, now just picks up a card. I guess. But there was also another thing. I kind of just spoiled something. You expect spoilers. I'm gonna try my best not to spoil. But now and Akina have something revealed that is basically just another Kai giving Aichi Blaster Blade, and also now it's kind of just a male young Kai. I mean, a female young Kai. If you really think about how she acts and stuff, with Kai turning all edgy and stuff, but now just keeping that happy-go-lucky thing that Kai just didn't keep because Ren. And also, I think originally I thought maybe there was a possibility of the D series being in the same universe as the original series, but then I realized all the hologram projection thingies, the gear system, the other system that I forgot the name of, all of that does not even exist in any way in the D series. I don't think they're related. I mean, maybe we could get Aichi coming in a random episode, but that's really unlikely to happen. Other than that, them leaving out. Oh yeah, in the during my rewatch, since I watched Legion Mate for the first time last year, I kind of skipped Legion Mate on my rewatch, so because I watched it last year, like just a year ago. So I skipped to Neon Messiah, and it was exactly on the day of Neon Messiah's 10th anniversary, which was the first time I properly saw the movie, because it's kind of really hard to find online, so I had to download it to get access to it to some other means without subtitles, but I guess it was okay even without subtitles for me at this point. But what it had, Neon Messiah was a good movie. I just wish it and Legion Mate just somehow came out in English, like in the official Vanguard account, because that's just free money waiting to be printed. Like when they released the Messiah Stride Deck, they could have easily just done a subbed version of the movie released on YouTube. Like, forget Legion Mate, because that takes a whole gimmick, right? But that they could have. And even when they had Zero, when they had Legion revealed in Zero, even though Zero is gone now, they definitely could have released Legion Mate on YouTube then, like just subbed. It was honestly a huge missed opportunity on Bushiroad Sands, but then again, I don't even trust Bushiroad anymore after they killed Buddy Fight. This video really just turned from me originally wanting to talk more in depth about Vanguard to a rant. But hey! And that just means less editing for me because then now I just have to put less effort into this video. I don't think I'm even gonna edit any of this out. I'm just gonna continue ranting. How long has this even been going on for? 10 minutes. I guess I can rant for another however longer. I'm just gonna stop recording at any point. So please just like and subscribe. I would really appreciate the support. I don't know why I took such a long pause for that, but yeah, I would appreciate the support. I'm kinda trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year, so I could at the very least, have a stream with well, what are they called? Well, I generally forgot. My brain is blanking out on what they're called. Super chats. I could at least have chats on streams at the very least, in case someone does want to donate and stuff. I don't think anyone would, but at least it would be something. Like maybe I get lucky, some generous person hops on my stream and decides to donate. Although from now on, if I stream, it's mostly gonna be art streams. It just turned into an update video all of a sudden. But yeah, back to Vanguard. From my side tangent of what I'm gonna do with this channel, I guess. The day I'm recording this, I'm kind of procrastinating on a bunch of stuff. First of all is an assignment, and the other is making a video to upload on the next day. Since I am on a bit of a schedule right now, so I'm also kind of just tired from the Bushiroad Expo. I forgot to talk about that. So another thing that lined up just perfectly was that a few days ago there was a 3-day Bushiroad Expo at an event that I paid for, but then when I went there, I found out that it was free entry for students. And they even gave me a free deck that I can't use because it's in language I can't read. Not Japanese, it's in another language. So that, and then at that event, Aina Aiba, the voice actor for Tokoha in from G-Next onwards, was there, and also Bang Dream and Review Starlight. The thing with that was that it was right in the middle of me rewatching G, like start of my rewatch of G. I was around 15 episodes in, I think. But the funny thing is, I was in the first season of G, and there's a bunch of seasons before she takes over from the other voice actor, I guess. Yeah, and I also, hopefully by the time I upload this video, I have an English starter deck that I can play with, because I really want to play Vanguard physically. It seems fun, and also, unlike with Vang Pro, which you sometimes play on, people won't just leave their fucking room. Like you're in the middle of playing and then they just leave the room out of nowhere because they get mad because you're trying to read the text and then you read something wrong or do something wrong and then they call you out on it, get mad and then leave. Anyone else have that happen to you? Leave it in the comments below. And another thing at the Bushiroad Expo was that it wasn't just a Bushiroad Expo. It was in with a bunch of other stuff, like in another whole ass convention. So from there, there was a HoloLive thing, but no official HoloLive booth. But I managed to score myself a keychain, official Fubuki merch, which is big moment for me. Yay! Uh, uh, Hopefully I have this up before Diamond and Pearl's 18th anniversary, because that date matters a lot to me. If you know, you know. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I talked for 5 more minutes since I said I talked for 10 minutes. Let's make it 16. Okay, make it 16. What else? What else do I say? Oh yeah, since I'm just watching it on YouTube because that's the easy way to watch it right now for me, because I don't want to download a bunch of stuff, and it's easier to watch on the go if I'm watching it on YouTube. Um, I genuinely forgot that Shion's voice actor also voice acted Kyo and Tasuku from Buddy Fight. Like Shion's English voice actor, which is genuinely is just funny at this point. Like Shion is like the perfect in between of Tasuku and Kyo as a and other than that, there isn't much else for me to say. But yeah, if you're watching this, watching all this, and haven't watched Vanguard, I definitely recommend you do, because once you get sucked in, like after maybe after the first regional qualifier from the original season, you will get sucked in. You will be watching it. You will be binging it. I just wish I could have played Buddy Fight when it was still going on. It's generally one of my biggest regrets that I was never able to actually play Buddy Fight when it was going on. But then again, I was a kid. I didn't know where I could find the cards to play. I do have a deck now though, but it's in Japanese, so that's another thing. But from what I've seen, Buddy Fight decks, like at a card shop I've been to, aren't that expensive, so I could definitely pick up an English deck and try and find someone to play it with, I guess. One day, maybe. One day. If Buddy Fight ever does come back, since I guess this turned into a Buddy Fight talk now. If, in any case, Buddy Fight comes back, because of how well the 10th anniversary product said, which they were sold out multiple times from what I saw on Twitter. So they know that there's a demand for Buddy Fight. Bushiroad knows. I hope they understand that there's a demand for Buddy Fight and actually properly bring it back. I don't care if it's a reboot or a proper continuation of Shin Buddy Fight. I just hope they bring it back. That's all I want. But yeah, this has been the Silver Balls. See you next time. And this is different from the normal video I make. I know. I'm just trying out stuff, and I guess also being lazy along with it. If I feel productive enough, I might add some music. Then again, that's also a bit way too much of a pain to find the right music that I can use in a video. So yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.